and just like that, I was on the train from Frankfurt to Salzburg. The train was a super comfortable journey, and I met a lovely couple who were also keen cyclists and had travelled much of the world on their bikes, so we had lots of stories to share. And I guess it was just always really easy to meet people on this trip. So many times I found like-minded people. I had a bed booked in a local youth hostel that evening, €24 including breakfast, and then I would be making my way south on my bike through Austria and would be staying with local cycling hosts through the Warm Showers network. But first it just gave me a little bit of time to wander around beautiful Salzburg before continuing my journey. Wow, I'm loving Salzburg, it's incredible. Just wandering around it at night time, a little deserted spot, but yeah, it's really cool. This route was to follow the river Salzach out of Salzburg, and for some time I headed along the Alp Adria trail, which can take you all the way to the Italian coast, but I can't help going off-piste a little and enjoy the climbs, especially after the flat sections along the Rhine in Germany I have been riding. I was heading this day to a cycling host in the mountain ski resort, Flachau, if that's how you pronounce it. So I'm riding to a place called, I'm saying it Flachau. Now, the German couple laughed a lot at me when I said that's where I'm going. That is not how you pronounce it at all. And when I meet up with my cycling host Jeffrey, I will ask him how you pronounce it. Anyway, it's a lot of climbing, back-ended, so I hope I'm going to be alright. Stocked up with bread rolls from breakfast in my little musette bag. So, yeah, easy part, roll out along the river. But Austria, you are delivering. This just fills my heart with joy so much. Oh God. From rivers to mountains. Thankful for my granny gears. I'm going to be needing those in the weeks to come. There is something so special about riding in the mountains, and Austria certainly delivered on the beautiful scenery. I was in awe at every turn, just such a stunningly beautiful place. Hello. 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 Have a good ride. So this isn't the way that my route wanted me to go, but I was on quite a busy road, so I'm going off piste. Follow the river. What can go wrong? Well, I shouldn't say that again. Just enjoying a little culture. Wow, look at this. The cycling paths and routes certainly were amazing in Austria. Lovely surfaces and beautiful scenery. Everywhere you went, I was just in total awe of the place. A brilliant day cycling, and not bad considering the forecast was torrential rain, so I arrived in Flachau and had a lovely warm welcome from my cycling host for the evening, Jeffrey. Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce Jeffrey, who's my cycling post for today, and I've just been awoken by an air horn.
Oh,
and I've had spiders thrown at me and all sorts.
The Austrian way.
Thank you for your introduction to your garden and showing me around and cooking dinner and breakfast and everything. So, if you're in Austria, come stay with Jeffrey.
You're welcome to stay if you find me. Don't try to.
Never a dull moment here, I tell you. Thanks, Jeffrey.
You're welcome.
Another terrible forecast for my day's riding in Austria, but I set off regardless, and it wasn't as bad as it said it was, but I still got wet. Everywhere looked super atmospheric in the cloud. It was also a really tough route this day, so 9,500 feet of climbing across 70 miles. It was a challenging day for sure, but amazing. There's going to be a lot of filming today, I can tell. This place is something else. The beauty. I'm riding in the rain. It's my birthday today. I'm loving it so far. I've got some challenging terrain coming up, so that might not last for long. Oh, wonky helmet. Nothing worse, is there? Amateur. It's like a fourth cat tattoo on my leg. A lot more climbing to go. Jeez, but stunning. Third climb of the day. Oh my god. 3 miles at 12%. Send help! Send me an e-bike. Jesus, I am not built for this. .76 miles to go. This one's a tough one. Opted for motivational music. .74 miles to go. I might be riding at a snail's pace, but I'm riding and I'm moving forwards. .42 miles. But all the climbing meant that there was some amazing descents too, and I thought that climb was a horror of a climb, but if only I knew what was to come. This one's super pretty. Raining quite heavily now, but I'm sheltered right here. I'll just hang fire for a bit. All part of the adventure. We've now gone to gravel with 20% incline. This route is testing me now, but wow. The road turned to gravel, but with really steep gradients. Big sections of 15 to 20% and taking me up to an elevation of 5,500 feet. I hadn't seen anyone for miles and was wondering if I had bitten off more than I could chew. But equally, it just felt so incredible to be somewhere so truly amazing. It was raining, I was tired, but I had everything that I needed should I come to need to camp up to rest. I just felt in awe of the nature and surroundings, and although out of my comfort zone, the adventure just made me feel alive. Having made it up the climb, a long descent followed, but miles of quite technical, steep descending, so a no on the filming. But I made it back down, followed by another 1,300 foot climb to my cycling host for the evening. But what a day on the bike. After such a tough day's ride the previous day, I arrived to my cycling host for the evening, David, and his family, who live in a beautiful spot in the Austrian Alps. It was well worth the long ride and the climbing, and I just absolutely fell in love with the place. I felt so incredibly lucky to be there and to receive such kindness. Absolutely stunning. David showed me around the farm and introduced me to his animals. This is Pablo. Lives a luxury life.
I tried to train him that he's coming when I whistle.
Does he do it?
Yeah, usually.
When he wants?
When he's hungry, but in the morning and in the afternoon it works for calling him to dinner.
Hey? And this is Peter.
Yeah, this is Peter. What you got? Got it. Yeah.
Just having a little look at this amazing garden. I love this place so much. Such nice people. But it was soon time to get back on the road to continue my journey south. I left feeling grateful for the kindness of David and his family. I planned a short and easy ride this day with lots of stops to admire the beautiful surroundings and, of course, satisfy my growing appetite following now 9 days on the road.